Welcome back, Dunkaholics, to the second half of the WWE 2K22 Realistic Universe Mode Hell in a Cell pay-per-view as Big E makes his way to the ring.
Weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E.
The hometown hero from Tampa, Florida. Big E, but this isn't the playful New Day Big E that we all know and love. This is a more serious Big E, as he's been attacking Sheamus. But you know the Celtic Warrior is always ready for a fight. Every night is fight night for Sheamus, and it's fight night here tonight at Hell in a Cell.
And his opponent from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
A superstar who's seen and done it all in WWE, but will never say no to a fight.
And after seeing the rest of the matches that have already happened on the card before this match, you know Sheamus is ready to put on a banger with Big E. New Day rocks here, chance here in Tampa has got to be eating up Big E, as he is no longer a member of the New Day.
As focused as he ever has, maybe even more so. We know Big E knows how to turn it on when the lights shine bright, and tonight is no different. This is a Big E to be feared.
This rivalry has been growing on SmackDown, and that's the theme here at this Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. All rivalries should end when it comes to the Hell in a Cell match, but this Hell in a Cell pay-per-view features all the rivalries that's been going on from Raw and from SmackDown, with Sheamus and Big E being one of the ones from the SmackDown brand.
And Sheamus is countered.
Seen Big E attack Sheamus a couple of times.
Stomping. Ouch. Sheamus dodges that one. Uh-oh. Oh, that might have just broken something. Just deadlifting right there. The power. Superhuman. Nice counter from Big E. He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he? Oh, is he? Yeah! Powerbomb. You know, Big E may be quite fast for his size, but he's still a big man. Speed is not his primary game, and speed is the ultimate key for his opponent tonight.
You're right, Corey. Quick attacks could be the key to victory here. Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
And a power bomb to the outside.
And that's a bold attack on Sheamus.
Sheamus' lower back feeling the effect. And now a second powerbomb. Big E lifting Sheamus up. As I see they somehow repaired the announce table, as we saw Ronda Rousey go through it earlier, who suffered, being reported right now that she suffered a minor injury. Lucky that it's minor, after going through the announce table from the top of the cell and then going through the cell before tapping out to Becky Lynch.
Climbs back inside. He may not be aware of the count. He's got to get back in. Taking it outside the ring now.
And Big E, he has been in the driver's seat.
Battle out of the grips to some safety.
For the majority of this match. I don't know if Sheamus is injured from the attacks from Big E on the past SmackDown episodes.
Stomp to the leg.
Big E starting to slow down a bit here.
Taking aim on the arm.
Return fire on the Celtic Warrior. Hanging back with their own counter.
And now the Celtic Warrior looking for a Celtic cross.
I think that shows Sheamus's temper has reached its boiling point. Falcon arrow.
And a Falcon arrow from Sheamus.
No, stops the count.
Both these men, former
See a kick out there.
WWE champions. And a bro kick. Wow, so after being in the driver's seat for most of the match,
Many would consider this an upset.
Big E crashes out to Sheamus. As look, Big E going for another sneak attack, but this time Sheamus aware. He's seen the sneak attacks from Big E the past couple of weeks, but not tonight, as Sheamus gets the win over Big E and reverses the sneak attack from the hometown hero here tonight. Sheamus with the dub over Big E. Next, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship on the line in a fatal four-way match between the two teams of the Storm of Tomorrow, Asuka, and the SmackDown Women's Champion Toni Storm, and the HBICs, Sasha Banks and Mia Yim. Every woman for themselves, though.
Guess what? What? It's boss time! I knew you were going to say that, Michael.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha
Monet. So how this match came about, these two teams have been competing against each other over on SmackDown, where Sasha faced Asuka at SummerSlam. Then Mia Yim faced Toni Storm, where if Mia Yim beat Toni Storm, she would face Toni Storm's partner, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka, at Clash of Champions for the title, when Toni Storm stopped Mia Yim from getting the #1 contender spot, so we awarded Toni Storm the #1 contender spot. Toni Storm went on to face her tag team partner, Asuka, at Clash of Champions, defeating the Empress of Tomorrow for the SmackDown Women's title, become the new SmackDown Women's Champion. We also saw Sasha go one-on-one with Toni Storm the other night on SmackDown, where after the match, Sasha, don't know if it was mind games, shaking the hand of Toni Storm, and then you have Mia Yim, who, I mean, Toni Storm took away that #1 contender spot from her to begin with, so she feels like she should have been in that match at Clash of Champs against Asuka, and she would have been the SmackDown Women's Champion. Well, now we have this fatal four-way matchup, and this fatal four-way matchup is interesting because you have a fatal four-way between four women, and they're both teams. You have the head bosses in charge in Sasha and Mia Yim, and you have the Storm of Tomorrow and Toni Storm and Asuka. And we haven't seen Asuka and Toni Storm together since the Clash of Champions pay-per-view.
Is ready for Asuka. Many have tried, many have failed.
And introducing the challenger from Osaka, Japan,
marches to her own drum in life and in the ring.
A lethal striker. By the time her opponent knows what hit him, it's too late.
Byron, I got to say, you seem like you're ready to jump out of your seat in anticipation for this one.
Yeah, it's either excitement or there's actually a good chance I ate too much Halloween candy. I can't tell.
Now here comes one of my favorite superstars today.
Here comes the SmackDown Women's Champion.
And introducing the champion from Gold Coast, Australia, the SmackDown Women's
Let the announcer handle it.
Toni Storm.
Also one half of the Storm of Tomorrow with the Empress of Tomorrow and the former SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka. Gonna see if those two can work together for a little bit in this match, or, I mean, it is every woman for themselves, but probably the most interesting Fatal 4-Way matches ever in WWE history because it's two tag teams. Will the teams coexist? Will it play out like a normal tag match and then, you know, at the end? Don't know how this one is going to work out.
And we're about to see a chapter in the history of the SmackDown Women's title.
Giant ramifications for
And we have Asuka and Sasha, and we have Mia Yim and Toni Storm. So the two teams against each other so far. We haven't seen teammates fighting against each other.
Confident the champion appears coming into this match. The deck is always stacked against the title holder in a fatal 4-way.
Look, it's a huge mathematical disadvantage for the champion. You're only looking at a 25% chance of keeping your title.
So right now it looks like a tornado tag team match until we see some team members going at it.
Enough already. She's got the whole WWE Universe rallying behind.
And now, for a little bit, we saw Asuka and Toni Storm, and now both of them pancake together, and now Sasha throwing Asuka into Toni Storm.
She's taking this outside. This one cannot be lost by
Maybe trying to stir up something in the pot between the two. But now Toni stealing Sasha away from Asuka, and now Asuka targeting Mia Yim, and this thing is playing out like a tornado tag team match.
Look out.
But only one can be the winner.
Wow, she gets the reversal on Storm. Goodness, did you hear that shot? Jumping back elbow.
And Sasha with a running bulldog to the SmackDown Women's Champion outside the ring.
What a shot.
And no matter who wins this match, it may cause some friction in the teams. Let's say if Toni Storm retains, Asuka probably still wants her SmackDown Women's title back. If Sasha or Mia Yim wins the title, what would it do for the other one? Will the other one be jealous of the other one? Because the other one is definitely going to feel like the head boss in charge if they become SmackDown Women's Champion. And now double team from the HBICs. And look at this, Sasha. We've seen her turn her back on her teammates before. And now the Fatal 4-Way match really begins. After a double team move, Sasha sneak attacking Mia Yim. And now look at this. Mia Yim and Sasha both down. So now we have Toni Storm versus Asuka. At some point, both of these teams were going to have to fight each other. It's all for that SmackDown Women's title. And now these two women who clashed at the Night of Champions. And look at this from behind Mia Yim, but Asuka reversing it. Oh, and Toni Storm jumps in the middle of Sasha, of Asuka.
Airlock applied.
She scores big with the count. Slam. Able to counter. Here's a pin for the title. And here's Banks and flying into a rough landing.
And now the same move that Toni Storm ruined, and now Mia Yim ruins it.
Taking this one back to the ring now. She saw that one coming. That was just disrespectful. Ooh, both knees into the face. Big reversal against the
Asuka with a little trick move doing the mannequin challenge to bait Mia Yim. And now look at Asuka with both members of the HBICs on the outside. Asuka has the Asuka lock locked in on the SmackDown Women's Champion. And her tag partner, Toni Storm, as Sasha breaks it up.
All right, she's back in, ready to go.
Catching a cover. The champ is down. Title change. I can feel it.
And now Mia Yim going for the pin, but Sasha breaking it up. And now Mia Yim and Sasha. Who's the head boss in charge?
Kick to the stomach. Neckbreaker. Very nice. The challenger being outclassed here. We're about to see how tough she really is. Working the midsection there.
Now Sasha saving, not necessarily saving Mia Yim, but saving the matchup for herself.
Heading back to the ring.
Sasha looking for the bank statement. All the odds are stacked against the champion, Toni Storm. She does not have to be pinned to lose her title. She only has a 25% chance of winning this Fatal 4-Way match here at Hell in a Cell.
To the outside.
This could get wild. Enough already.
Just breaking down the opponent.
Where is Asuka?
Turns back, storms it.
Okay, there she is. Didn't catch where she was. Didn't know she rolled out that side of the ring. But Mia Yim and Sasha jumping Toni Storm, and now Asuka going over there to even things out. Tossing Mia Yim into the ring post. Toni Storm with all the blood rushing to the head of Sasha.
Good
sliding back into the ring, back into the action.
Look at this, guys. I think a
And now with Asuka and Mia Yim on the outside, Toni Storm looking to put Sasha away, but Mia Yim knew that it was coming.
We continue to see incredible perseverance from these competitors. The war continues around.
And now giving some to Mia Yim, but Mia Yim reverses with a Hurricane Rana.
A sudden turn of events forcing the Empress to scramble for an answer. A surprising reversal from Sasha Banks. Oh, that backfired on her. She'll get sent out the hard way.
And now Asuka lock applied after Sasha threw out Mia Yim. And Sasha taps out to the Asuka lock as Asuka wins the match and regains her SmackDown Women's Championship.